In today's program, we're going to visit a woman's dream. We will see a variety of dress styles, meter-long bridal trains and airy veils. We'll learn from our experts what makes Ukraine the main supplier of wedding dresses in Europe. We will also ask enviable Ukrainian brides about what dresses they dream about wearing at their wedding ceremony. The last few years have become a breakthrough for Ukrainian fashion. The wedding industry is no exception. A phenomenon like Ukrainian wedding fashion started being discussed very recently. For a long time, Ukrainian women chose wedding dresses from foreign brand catalogs. But today the situation has changed for the better. Ukraine's fashion industry has evolved. Many young and creative designers have appeared, and the quality of the products offered has greatly improved. Domestic wedding fashion has become competitive on the world fashion market. Its collections are demonstrated at European exhibitions, on par with those of Western designers. Representatives of domestic brands are appearing abroad, and some manufacturers sue for European brands. All that speaks of a considerable interest in regards to the Ukrainian product in this sphere on foreign markets. There is a huge demand in Europe and the world for Ukrainian dress. We sew more such dresses than all of Europe. Wedding fashion in Ukraine is fairly well developed because, according to statistics, Ukrainian wedding manufacturers occupy 60% of the world market. Moreover, the trend is such that Ukrainian brands are more and more in demand as Ukrainian ones, not foreign ones, meaning buyers from different countries think of Ukrainian brands like those of comparable quality or even superior to those offered on the world market. Wedding Fashion Ukraine is a wedding exhibition that has been held in Kiev since 2016. On one stage, the event has united exclusively Ukrainian wedding brands, foreign customers and future brides. Over the course of 3 days, manufacturers from all over Ukraine will demonstrate wedding dresses of the upcoming season. Attendees can try on the outfits they like, and buyers can take advantage of the occasion to become acquainted with designers. Also, at special presentations, guests of Wedding Fashion Ukraine can see new collections on the podium. This event is simultaneously an international exhibition of wedding dresses, a business platform for contracting and fashion shows on the podium. Wedding Fashion Ukraine was created in order to support Ukrainian wedding fashion manufacturers and bring the industry to a new level in the country. Wedding Fashion Ukraine has existed for 2 years. It was designed as a series of national shows, but it grew into a larger scale event, where Ukrainian manufacturers participate with their showrooms, where one can see and discuss everything, sign a contract, and there is always a podium to show every collection. That's very important for buyers, especially the fit and the make of the dresses. We wanted to find new manufacturers, something new, particularly models, and sign contracts. We have some business plans for the wedding dress business, but in North America.
Mostly, I wanted to see the new collections for this year, and visit the Ukrainian manufacturers who make these dresses in Ukraine, because it's very good quality and very good style, and I felt like this was a very good show to come to.
The time has come when we need to make sure that instead of competing with each other within the country, an aggregate Ukrainian product should be created that would be interesting enough that people start coming here to Ukraine.
Который будет интересен в таком объеме, что сюда станут ехать.
Wedding fashion clients are the most demanding among all possible clients. The variety of styles, a wide variety of dress color palettes, carefully selected decor, and the variety of accessories give brides the advantages of a wide choice of brands to make them known on the world fashion market. The quality we provide is very competitive, and the price we set are a challenge to European prices. That is, they are lower than European prices, but the quality of the product is absolutely comparable. It's incredible that now we can see all these dresses and collections in Kyiv, and I think that we have shifted the wedding market in the whole world, because there are so many manufacturers, and all their dresses are highly competitive with the cool world-famous brands. Dresses are beautiful, high-quality dresses, and their prices are affordable. We really like it. We've taken a look at the most modern fashion models and clearly see that the works of Ukrainian designers are no worse than those of European designers. So we came to get acquainted with everyone who attended the exhibition, including the producers. If it's just from the point of view of business, it depends on the lace, the fabric that you buy. And if you look at it more from the vantage point of the designer, you yourself start to understand that the more well-known the designer, the more likely he put his hand to work, which is why it is so expensive. There are collections designed for the mid-price segment, which every bride can afford. There is, of course, the luxury segment, and there is the haute couture. In the US, dresses are either low quality or very expensive. That is, this middle segment, which Ukrainian producers can occupy. It is an open segment, and I am firmly convinced that it has very high potential. Ukrainian brand dresses are very popular in many countries of the world. Therefore, demand creates supply. Over the past few years, the volume of Ukrainian production has increased almost tenfold. Today, Ukraine is the largest producer of wedding dresses in all of Europe. These are more like business meetings, and here people find their producers, particularly those which can produce as much as needed. For example, for half of America, people come here to look at the collection, sit down at the negotiating table, and say that they want a certain piece as an exclusive for the following year. Our brides love shiny, fairly close dresses with lace. They like long dress trains, and we like the fact that Ukrainian designers are ready, willing, and able to satisfy our whims and our needs. Today, the imagination of wedding dress designers is not limited to anything. Everything is fashionable now. Voluminous skirts and deep necklines for those who want to be a princess at their main celebration, or tight short miniskirts for progressive brides. Even an elegant overall is possible. The most important is the woman's desire to be distinct and the most beautiful on her wedding day. The designer's task is to make their dream a reality. It all depends on the region you're selling to. If you sell dresses to Poland, they have to be modest and more restrained. If you sell to South Africa, then they have to be light and open. Because every region has its preferences in styles and splendor. There are conservative people who like classic dresses. That is, you just can't stop making them. But there are also progressive women who follow the world trends and like the dresses that are relevant today. Unusual colors, for example, the color nude, which is a dress that gives the effect of bare naked skin. Creating a wedding image is a true ritual for a bride. Choosing a wedding dress can take a very long time and turns into a ritual with a preview for mothers, sisters, and friends, though sometimes the bride chooses the dress herself. But it is safe to say that this decision is never spontaneous. The final gala show, Wedding Fashion Ukraine, is a social event in the wedding segment, which of course is an event that enviable Ukrainian brides cannot miss. We came here for the first time, and it's like a dream. My daughter is absolutely delighted, and so am I. I wanted to find out for myself what kind of dress I would like. It's very important, because you only wear it once a year. Just kidding, only once in your lifetime. Of course, I really like the dress with lace, mesh on the arms, and the fact that it's close and not too large. And probably not white, more creamy or a gentle peachy tone. I think something closer to classy. That is, nothing will be short. Probably a deep neckline, a corset, and a very wide skirt. I'm sure that I'll find something, possibly more than one thing. I'm romantic in my heart, but sometimes I want something temperamental. So we definitely must have a bold neckline, but at the same time, some kind of train or some feathers. There are very many dresses adapted for any celebration. I've already found one, and I know that it will be mine for some holiday or anniversary. I believe that every girl must try on a dress and feel all the beauty in herself. Actually, it's very difficult to measure the whole process. It's almost like another sport for me. It's actually always important to not get attached to fashion and wear things that suit you. Some like romantic images, some like rock and roll, and it's great that we have a wide choice in our country and that everyone can find something to their liking and tastes. I was pleasantly surprised to find out that apparently Ukrainian designers also make very decent wedding dresses. It is no surprise that foreign grooms were also present at the event. Of course, they are aware of the fact that Ukrainian women are known for their natural beauty. I'm here today thanks to my friend, whom I've known for 20 years. He kindly invited me to this evening. It's great. I'm glad to see all this creativity that Ukrainians demonstrate here, especially when it comes to wedding dresses. Undoubtedly, the selection was absolutely fantastic today. The fashion industry in Ukraine is not standing still. It's developing and keeping up with the times. In the following episodes, we will continue introducing Ukrainian fashion to you. Even more about Ukrainian fashion, even more fashion advice, interviews with top designers of the country, behind the scenes of the Ukrainian fashion industry, and much more. Exactly in a week on uatv for the world about fashionable Ukraine in the program Gloss. Stay cool and fashionable.